What is up, everybody? Welcome to the Ham Radio Crash Course. Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to everybody. Today is the 6th annual Christmas Light Antenna live stream. It is crazy for me to think that I've been doing this for 6 years. We've also paired this with, I think, a pretty nice giveaway that we're going to be doing during the live stream. So thank you, everybody. Appreciate you all. Very much appreciate everybody that entered the contest. And enjoy the memes, and we'll get started soon. What's up, everybody? I humbly can now introduce myself as KI6NAZ, or as you can refer to me, Lord Josh. Thank you to Lord Callum for he went ahead and lorded some of us. So I am now Lord Josh in Scotland, I believe, is where I have a parcel of land all to myself. But happy holidays, everybody. Thanks for coming out. Boy, howdy, we got an antenna, that's for sure. We definitely made an antenna this year. Question is, how good is it? Well, we'll get to that. I figured the best thing we could probably do is let's just do a quick, fast one of these giveaway items. We're going to be playing around with an antenna that I built out of Christmas lights. I'm going to show you right off the bat what the effectivity is. Like, I'm going to show you how effective it is. I'm going to show you how I built it, and then as we're progressing, we're going to do some giveaways as well. So let me find my random number generator. And let's see, what was the number? Okay, so we're going to go. All right, so for this first item, I ended up finding a Baofeng to scrounge, so why not? We're going to be giving away this GT3 WP, and this goes to, who is lucky number 2093? It is KE2CGH. Thomas, you got the Baofeng GT3 WP. It's that easy, guys. That's all it is. That's all it takes to win in today's live stream. Of course, that's assuming you entered the contest, or sorry, the giveaway. And yeah, stay tuned. We're going to be doing more of that. But let's go ahead and make a quick shout out here to hamtactical.com, the merch store that helps me do stuff like this, all this fun. So I hope you go check that out. Hope you find some fun merch like our FT8 line of apparel, including our hoodie and our 1X crew for all of our podcast listeners out there. Hamtactical.com is ran by my wife, who creates all the designs. And these designs are, some of them at least, are recommended from our emailers over on the Ham Radio Crash Course podcast. So if you listen to podcasts and you haven't heard of us yet, maybe go check it out, see if you like it. It's a bit different than what I do here, no question, but I think it's a lot of fun, and I certainly enjoy hanging out with my wife. A huge, massive, amazing, huge shout out to Mike KMRD, but everybody who supported last night's live stream. We raised $15,000 for the Teachers Institute, for the ARRL. That is a massive, massive feat, an amazing accomplishment, and is going to actually get teachers educated on amateur radio. They not only provide a syllabus of explanation, they provide them with gear. There's a hands-on period of a week. There's multiple levels that they're working through now. Just amazing. Fantastically done, Mike, and I can't believe we actually went 5 hours on that. That's pretty impressive. So good stuff there, buddy. All right, let's do a quick go back machine. I want to show you what the effectivity of this antenna was. Okay, so here's the antenna I built on Grid Tracker. Right now I'm on 15 meters, And that camera you can see down there is actually looking down on the antenna. I appreciate it's going to be a little hard to see things because it's still a little bit bright out here. We still have some sun. But as the sun starts to go down, you're going to be able to see the light. And yes, we are putting our RF through the Christmas light line, and it does illuminate the bulbs, right? That's the whole point of this. Again, we've been doing this for 6 years, so we got a little bit of experience with it, right? So thanks again. I'm going to check the chat right now. Let's see. Yeah, thanks everybody for the kind words and all that, and hanging out on the live stream last night. Got a member, David Bruce. Welcome to Technician. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. It means a lot. Thanks so much in doing that. I missed where it popped up though. I missed the pop-up. Sorry about that. All right, is the chat working? When does the amp come on? A good question, Don. Usually I like to wait to, it needs to get a little darker for the amp to come on. But let's go ahead and bring this back down to, let's say, 10 minutes ago. I have not transmitted. We still got some activity? Yeah, we do. I'm going to do a quick tune-up on this bad boy. And yeah, you need a tuner. Just straight up. David Wilson, thank you for the super chat. $3.99 super chat means a lot. Thank you so much. And let's see, Chris. Hey, Chris Radio for Life joined us as a technician, new member. Thank you. Appreciate it. Andy Cowley. Thank you very much. 34 months he's been a member. That's awesome. And, our friends down XE1GIT. Hey, thank you so much for the support. I check you guys out on Instagram, so good stuff. Zach Van, 34 months. That's awesome. Well, let's go ahead and put some fire down the wire here. And I'm going to kick off a little bit of FT8 on 15 meters. I was on 10 meters actually earlier, so you're going to see my 7610 here. Oh, my Amazon delivery. And you're obviously going to see the live play-by-play. As it gets darker, that antenna is going to be a lot more visible to see. I am running at 100 watts right now, so I'm just starting out base 100 watts. And what will happen is I'm going to go ahead and turn the amp on too to get ready with that. Now, 15 meters is actually pretty poor for this antenna, so we're likely going to have to jump ahead here in a little bit. Them radio waves is harmful. Oh, and my mic is low. Nobody said anything. Let's bump that up. How's that? That's better. Hey, Matthew, KD9WSD, thank you for supporting the channel. Them radio waves is harmful. Roy, WY5PER, thank you so much. Appreciate it. What kind of antenna is it? That's a good, I should, you know what, let's, while we're transmitting, I'm getting a contact coming in from W2JCT, and I'll show you what kind of antenna it is. So here's earlier on 10 meters. It's a Delta Loop. So I'm using two DX Commander classic poles, and they're going to a 1500 watt, 4-to-1, what is that? That would be a Balun. 4-to-1 Balun on that little arbor, that plastic arbor. And that's all Christmas line, Christmas light lines that you see there. Pretty interesting, right? For those of you that have not seen this in a year, that's the antenna this year. Oh, my buddy Vern. Hey, Vern. Let me go back here to the display. Hey, Vern, thank you so much. Merry Christmas. Thank you so much. I'll mention that to Leia as well. Thank you for that. Very cool. Hoping for some sparks. Well, we never had sparks. That's never happened. But we certainly have watched the lights die. So thank you, Matthew. Nico, thank you so much for the super chat. Appreciate you. And Matthew, thank you very much for the super chat. Oh, that was Nico joined Technician. Thank you for joining the team there. Appreciate it. All right, so I am transmitting, as you can see above, and 15's starting to die. You can see that's pretty bad, actually. Definitely not the DX we had earlier. So we're going to slide down the band here in a little bit. I'm likely not going to be able to go much further. For a fact, them radio waves is harmful. I'm likely not going to be able to go much further down than probably 20 meters. I should have, you know, in hindsight being 2020, I should have probably had just made a 40-meter length of wire to do a 40-meter loop so that 40 could be my lower band. But it's cut for 20 right now. And part of that was really just because I actually didn't have enough lights. So I've got to go to Lowe's on Monday or tomorrow. Oh no, I got to wait till after Christmas. That's right. That's when the prices drop. Michael Pecor, thank you so much for the super chat. Thanks for all do for the ham community. I passed general last week. Congratulations, buddy. Now would be a good time to also mention that we're going to have an after chat after this live stream. Now, this live stream might run long because we got a lot of stuff to give away. We also need to kind of put some power through this wire here, and that usually takes a little bit later in the evening. I'm not sure if I started at 6 last year or not because it's still pretty light out. So we're going to have to play around a little bit and see what we can do. Oh, it looks like I got a Japan call coming back to me. Let's go to the Japan call. Let's see. Listening on 15. Somebody said they're going to be sold out. Actually, no. That's when I find all of them. Is they're not sold out. They're usually really cheap. I buy them in bulk. That's right. Lowe's does sell HF antennas. And if we go here, there's another viewpoint. You might be able to see it a little bit better, which we'll run through here. So this is the camera that's on my Step IR, and we're looking towards the front yard. And you can probably see the DX Commander poles vertically. I kind of needed the light to explain this, but you should be able to see them vertically, and they're holding the top of the, of the loop there. Hello from Orlando, Florida. I'll be there shortly. Thanks for the super chat. Where is that pop-up? We gotta move that over just a touch. There we go. Let's see. Orlando name is Mount Beers. Inserted of full beers. AKA KA9ZRZ73. Thank you very much. Thanks for helping me get tech in general. There you go, Matthew. Thank you so much for the super chat. Appreciate you. Hey, Kang. Appreciate that super chat as well. Thanks so much. All right. Hey, I did not expect to get a Japan call. Look at that, guys. We got a JA3KVT on. Looks like we are definitely beaming. Oh my God. No way I'm getting picked up in New Zealand on a Christmas light antenna. This is madness. And we're at 100 watts. We haven't even turned on the amp yet. This could be the one, guys. This could be the fabled antenna we've been waiting for. The chosen one. LEDs will not work for this. That is correct. And Evan, that's a great jumping off point to show you guys something really, really important. And it's about making these antennas, okay? So here's my overhead, and I'm going to grab a piece of wire here. I actually have some of the lights that I cut down. So if you're familiar with Christmas lights, right? The incandescent Christmas lights. It's 3 wires, right? 3 wires. There's 2. I think there's 2 hot and 1 neutral, and they switch. There'll be when you open a box of them, they'll be bundled up tightly with little twist ties. Your job, if you choose to accept to make a Christmas light antenna, is to actually free the single light strands from the other 2 strands. The other 2 strands are just green wire, right? The reason for this is if you don't do that and you send your RF down the just standard green wires, you're not actually going to get much lighting at all. It's going to actually be rather dim. So that's why I take the time, and that's what I was doing last night during Mike's live stream, was actually freeing those lights individually from the strands. So what you'll find is every bundle, right? So you can almost take every bundle and just snip them apart, because what happens is the 3 wires will terminate into 1 bulb at the beginning and end of each of those bundles, and you cannot use the 3-wire one. So I just snip them off, and then I strip the ends and I solder them together. That's all I do, and then I just treat it like a big long wire. It's very difficult to work with. They get caught on everything, so it's a super pain to actually work with Christmas lights. Really take your time. This antenna in particular was kind of a pain in the butt, because if you've ever put up a delta loop before with 2 freestanding masts, you can let the wire sometimes will slide through the eyelets, right, of however you're holding it up, and then you can adjust tension really easy by moving the poles around until they're pretty much equal. Not so much with Christmas lights. Christmas lights will not do that. In fact, if anything, it makes your life even harder. So that's a real big thing there for keeping in mind. Why is running 100 watts called going barefoot? So 100 watts is generally the power output for a base station amateur radio, the bare base power output. If you're running any lower than that, it starts to dip into QRP territory or just, hey, I'm running lower power. It's just a way of referring to 100 watts. I'm using a base station, 100 watts, pretty simple kind of thing. Yeah, good question. Good question. Waiting to see if this guy closes out here. We may have to move to 20. 20 is actually the better of the bands. And then, of course, as you're playing around with these, you're gonna naturally want to put it on an antenna analyzer. Well, the bad news is that the antenna analyzers, they don't really show you a very good anything. These are not good antennas. You will find that there will be a dip, but it's always going to be just outside of where your analyzer is picking up, and you can do a lot of screwing around with adjustments, but you're really not going to get much better than like 3-to-1 SWR, and you're likely going to need to use a tuner. I use an LDG AT1000, what we call the Prol, but it's a Pro 2 auto tuner, and I found it to be fantastic. It works really well with my amplifier, and that's primarily why I'm using it, is I want to protect my amplifier by giving it that 50 ohm impedance, not the whatever the characteristic impedance of this Christmas light antenna is, because it's not good, okay? Not good at all. So hopefully it's getting darker now. We should start seeing the lights start to illuminate in a little bit. They're not going to start really popping, though, until we turn on that amp. Just keep that in mind. Kathy Ross, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you. There are 856 people watching right now. That is impressive. Thank you so much, guys. That really means a lot to me. Thanks so much. Let's see. Keeping it going here. Will the MFJ 949E work? It depends on the power capability. So the reason why I have the 1000 Pro 2 is because I need to be able to handle the full power output of my amplifier. And in fact, I've given it a bit more by. Okay, let's complete this contact with W98NVN. I've got a 1000 capable tuner, but my amplifier is only it's only 800 watts, and really it's only really 600 watts. Characteristically, you only really get about 600 out of it. Exactly. Thank you, Evan. Good answer to that too. So. A Balun and an Unun, we've talked about that in many different videos. Many different people have made videos on that. They're generally, we're going to use a 4-to-1 Unun or Balun or Unun, depending. No, it's a Balun. If you are running a loop antenna of some kind, right? If you were doing a balanced feed line, like window line, then you would need. No, that's still a Balun. Yeah, because the antenna's balanced. Yeah. So then you'd go straight otherwise. Yeah, you'd go straight otherwise if a feed line. If you're going to coax, you're going to need a 4-to-1 Balun for a loop. Balun. All right, getting darker. We might go to amp time here. W8NVN, because we're already like 20. I can't believe we're already 20 minutes in. We got started real fast, too. Jeez, guys. These go so fast. You know what I got to go do? I got to take my BB gun, my pellet rifle, and go shoot out the streetlights. That's what we got to do, right? All right. Let's see if we get. Yeah, so that's a front view of our inflatables. So if anybody was curious about Leia's inflatables and all that stuff that she was talking about, there they are. I'm gonna move to 20 meters and throw my call out real fast here. Oh, much more activity on 20. That's where we're gonna be staying, guys. Let's do a big tune-up. Oh, we're good, locked in, and I'm gonna throw out my call. Oh, nope, that's on top of somebody. Remember to always find a clear frequency. So we'll wait a second for a clear frequency. I would never take my pellet gun and shoot out a streetlight. That was a joke. Nobody at me. All right, that looks pretty clear. We're going to go. Contact. Hey, Jesse, thanks so much for reminding people to give me a thumbs up if you can. We appreciate that. Thank you. Oh, yeah. In the simplest terms, What an antenna tuner is doing is it's not actually tuning the antenna. There's no tuning of anything. An antenna tuner is a matching network. It is taking whatever the characteristic impedance is at the feed line of your antenna, or however you're feeding the tuner, and it's creating a series of relay transitions to get it down to 50 ohms that it then supplies to your radio, right, via coax, usually coax on the outside of a tuner. That makes your radio happy, thinking that it's working with a really a resonant and enough antenna to have some fun, and then allows it to put out all that power. The tuner has to be able to handle the power you're putting through it, though, because otherwise you could potentially damage the tuner. You use a tuner when you have an antenna that isn't a characteristic impedance of 50 ohms or whatever your radio expects, and almost all the time they expect 50 ohms. So if you had a like a random wire antenna, that's generally going to have a higher characteristic impedance at the feed line, not because it's a less effective antenna necessarily, but that you'd need the tuner to kind of bring it into space where it needs to be. I am on FT8 right now. Nick Lang, Merry Christmas to you and Leia from Ben and I. What? Oh, Ben and I. Hey, Nick, thank you. I saw Ben and I'm like, is my son super chat? Thank you. Appreciate it, man. Nick, KC1PBW, heard in CT. Yeah, buddy, and the amp isn't even on yet. But you know what? I think we're going to do that now. So let's... Also, I think I might be on my last leg with this Ameritron 811. She's been a good girl, but I think it's time we might have to move to something else. It is not performing very well, and the actual driving power that you have to provide it to get it like kicked on is more than I want to, and I don't have the gradual ability to bring up the power. It like wants to go all or nothing, particularly on 40. 40 is the big problem. I could likely send it out to get fixed, or I could probably troubleshoot it. I don't know. Maybe it's time to upgrade to something. Thinking about it. Oh, man, I'm getting heard all over the place. Reminder, guys, if you don't hear me, don't call. Because I might be able to hear you, but if you can't hear me, you're just making it so that we're just talking into the ether with each other. Hey, Seamus! Merry Christmas from me and KD7VNZ. Thank you so much, Seamus. If I'm -7 into New York, ooh, buddy. All right, we're doing it. What time is it? I'm gonna do another giveaway at the 30-minute mark. Okay, so here we go. I'm gonna walk you through this process. Although you can watch my video on tuning up the amplifier. It's a pretty straightforward process. First thing you got to do is lower the power output. So on my 7610 here, if I take the power output, we're gonna bring it way down. We may have to bump it up from 30. We'll see in a second. I'm going to come off frequency, so I'm going to go listen. I don't hear anybody. I use CW to tune up, but you could tune up with RTTY if you wanted to do that, right? So, okay. Yeah, the impedance is through the roof. So let's tune it up again. Okay, hold on. I'm going to do a quick tune here. Okay, good. We're going to bring all this back into line. The amplifier is now hot. So what I'm doing is I'm adjusting the plate current and the grid current by looking at my final output power meter. There's a power meter that's on it's like, call it the last leg of the coax chain before it goes out to the antenna. I use that power meter to manually adjust my amplifier until we're putting out max power while keeping the plate and current, I don't know, above the 50% mark. Sometimes you have to go higher than that, though, depending on how much power you're trying to push. Okay, I let it go for a second or two, and then I stop. Let's switch over to this image and see if you can see. Look out for the wires to the Christmas lights to light up, because you should start seeing something. Did we get light? Yeah, you see it? Yeah. Okay, cool. Uh-oh. Why is it not tuning? Yeah, hold on. Okay, now you're good. Let's see. So if I hit... Okay, that was acceptable. All right, so we're tuned up here. Now we can go back. We're going to use JTX to just pull us back in. Just go back into the drop down. I'm going to show you this screen is the better way of doing this. Click the drop down for 20 meters, go back into it, and oh, buddy, here we go. There's the light. Oh, we just lost something? Or was that the end of the time? Oh, okay. Woo-hoo-hoo! Freaked me out already. I'm like, oh, we already blew something up with RF. That took a whole second. I think I'm putting out... that's about 200 watts. I can see clearly now. The amp is on. Yes! Yes! I love it. Can you turn off the ice lights? I can. Actually, that's a good idea. I'll do that right now. Oh, we completed a contact. That's why. I'm like, why aren't they I was standing out there for a second waiting for it to transmit. All right, we're back on. Here we go. Oh, we got a big +9. Oh, that's a little high on the SWR. We're going to retune this in a second. I'm going to stop. Let's retune. Okay, good enough. Little high on the SWR. The tuner is showing 2.5 to 1 right now. And we are putting out just south of 300 watts. Digital will show the lights brighter, particularly if it's a full duty cycle, which FT8 is. So you'll get the brightest signal with using FT8, or CW is also full duty cycle, because every time you're keying, it's literally keying, right, the radio. So it's the light's going all the way to the top now. You can see it all the way up there. That's pretty cool. I'm actually going to go look at it real fast. Yeah, I want to see. Yep, I'm going to go. It's going to go back and forth, off and on. Okay, hold on. It's going to go off again. There's people at my house right now. I told them, I'm like, go look at the antenna. Go, quick, quick, quick. All right, 10 seconds. There it goes. I got people watching in the front yard. You tell me everything I know about exterior illumination. Well, thank you, Evan. I appreciate that. Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you, buddy. All right. Question: does the brightness of the lights show where the RF? Yes, it does. And Andrew, I was talking about that last night on the live stream with Mike. I don't know why I'm wearing these. that if you're doing something like an end-fed half-wave, so if you cut the Christmas lights, right, for an end-fed half-wave, say on 40 meters, and you use it primarily on 20 meters, the intensity of the light is going to be focused in that area of the wire where it's resonating the most. Isn't that cool? That's like one of my favorite things that we actually kind of discovered doing this Christmas light antenna build, was that specifically the end-fed half-wave, because it's multi-banded, would show different intensities when you'd use it. And it's so cool. So cool. I absolutely love that. Great question. Oh, Jace, thank you so much. She gifted 5 Crash Course memberships. Thank you. That's awesome. So who got it? Let's see. Douglas got one. That's cool. Hey, Douglas. Congratulations. Dimebag Coins got one. Evan Thorson. Hey, I know Evan Thorson. Selena Emma Garden and Other Andy. Oh, no, not Other Andy. He just made a comment. All right. So we are getting out. Not incredible DX, but 20 meters is probably getting a little light. But we are getting out, and all the way to the East Coast, which, by the way, if you haven't watched all the years that I've done this, I've been able to get to the East Coast pretty consistently every year. So that's not a huge accomplishment. I mean, doing any of this is a fun accomplishment just to say you did it. But yeah. David Campbell, yeah, well, thank you for watching. I appreciate that. You can go back. I mean, it may not be fun to go back and watch years of your versions of this, but we've done... Every year I do a different antenna design, and this is the first year of doing a Delta Loop. I actually really like doing the Delta Loop. That was really fun, and I love using the Palomar 4-to-1 Balun. That's what I've got here for you guys. So that's what it looks like again in the daytime. It's offset a little bit. Oh, is it not? Well, son of a bee. Hold on, let me get that image so I can show you. And we got a giveaway to do. We got a couple of giveaways to do. Let me grab that image, though, first. So this was earlier in the day, which you saw. Okay, you're not going to cycle through, bud? All right, go to the next one. I don't want to blow them all out in one shot, though, right? So that's kind of what it looks like. I think you've already seen it, though. Okay. Yeah. So this is the Palomar 4-to-1 cube Balun. So it's a 50 ohm resistance Balun, up to 200 ohm balanced loads, and it is good for 1.8 through 61 megahertz, and it takes 1,500 watts PEP, which is exactly what I needed. Again, I generally will scale up if I'm putting power through something just to make it so that I can use it consistently without it overheating and becoming a problem, right? I don't want to saturate that Balun. All right, let's do the next giveaway. All right, what's next? The next giveaway is... So we gave away the Baofeng. Again, don't call me if you can't if you don't hear me, because it's just going to make things more difficult. So we have KE2CJH won the Baofeng. And now we're going to give away the Digi-Rig, or the Mobi-Linked yeah, the Mobi-Linked TNC, not the Digi-Rig, the Mobi-Linked TNC. So let's go back to our random number and generate. 1854. Who is that? Who is that? 1854 is Roy at KC9APS. KC9APS. You won. KC9APS. You have won the Mobi-Linked TNC. All right? And because, let's play a little radio for a while, I'm going to dip right into the first Power Film Solar. So the first Power Film Solar we're going to give away is the 20-watt. So this is a nice, super flexible panel. It only weighs a couple of pounds. I think it's maybe, I don't know, maybe 2 pounds. a little over a pound. Okay, so that's the first Power Film we're giving away. A massive shout out to Power Film Solar. They did provide these for the giveaway. Everything else I purchased. They said, absolutely, we'd love to support your live stream. Power Film Solar has been in my backpack, either in panel form or in their lightsaber Max. I carry that with me many, many times. Why are you not focusing? Are you going to focus? There we go. I carry that with me almost all the time. The Lightsaber Max is pretty much the battery that I take with me almost all the time. I have the 705. So here we go. Next random number. 1528. 1528. Who could that be? 1528.
I know for a fact them radio waves is harmful.
All right. That is Michael N3 Victor Kilo Quebec Hotel. So you get Power Film 20 watt. You the big winner. That is a great panel. I really, really like that panel. So let's add that to the mix here. You're in there, buddy. Where'd you go? N3 Victor Kilo Hotel. N3 Victor, sorry, Quebec Hotel. Gotcha. Got you in there. And
I know for a fact them radio waves is harmful.
There we go. All right, 1 second. Good. Okay, back to the action then. Starting to open up a little bit, it looks like, on FT8. Completed another contact. Here we go. We'll dive back into this. We're running again, 200 watts, so we're going to start bumping this up here, and that's when the real fun starts to happen. That's what we're waiting for. And again, I'm falling out of focus. My camera, not liking it. I think I got a super chat in there. I want to make sure I hit it. Merry Christmas, you filthy animal. Thank you, Patrick Lapointe. I appreciate that. Hey, I can't, condolences to your bank account, but I'm glad I was able to bring you back to what I think is the best hobby in the world. And so thanks for returning to the ranks here, and I hope you're having fun with it. I hope it's not a frustrating time. TC Fitz, hey buddy, thanks for all your super chats yesterday too. Appreciate you. Thank you so much for the super chat. I love it. And did I miss another one? Oh, pickle beer. No, you know what? I think that I'm probably the one that would be totally fine with pickle beer. I know that a lot of the guys are like, oh, that's not good. I don't like it, but I'm down. Prepper Funk, thank you for the super chat, buddy. I appreciate it. All right. And let's see. Yes, Jack, there was. They started a month ago. They started November 11th. I've been talking about it on the podcast and the live stream, so there was ample opportunity if you didn't see it. Yes, indeed, John. I think all the folks that we had on too, Wayne, obviously Steve, great people. Great people. I wish them the best in all of this because they're actually out there doing it. So good stuff. Yeah, the SWR has actually gone down, which is neither good nor bad. We don't know if that's bad, but 1,000 viewers, is that what we got right now? Whoa, man, pretty much 1,000 viewers. That's awesome. Well, maybe it's that 76, the 705 and the FTDX10 I have yet to give away. Maybe that's why. Thanks, Jody. Appreciate you. I will get the link for the Teachers Institute right now, and I will drop it. Hopefully my man... Oh, no. Oh, no. Let's see. Somebody's going to have to... One of the mods is going to have to grab it and drop it, and then I'll pin it. I had it from yesterday, but it's gone now. Hey, thank you for listening to the podcast. That makes my wife's heart happy. Map settings, Frank is asking me for. Frank, ask that in the after chat. Hang out for the after chat, buddy, and I'll happy to. Merry Christmas, everyone. Oh, Germany. All right. Love it. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. That's a place I want to go to. At some point, I'm going to get out there like all the Americans for Oktoberfest. All right. What do we want to do? What do we want to do? Got a couple of minutes here before we do the big rush on the giveaways because we still have 3 of the main items. The 60-watt power film, which is going to be perfect for your G90s of the world, right? So if you're running a G90, that's going to be great for that. You can likely also charge a decent-sized battery or keep it topped off to run a 100-watt radio. It is still going to be more of a portable panel, though. I mean, all the folding panels are portable. I take all of them around with me. The 100 watts are not really backpack portable, but that 60 definitely is. Hey, Ultimate Control Freak, if you don't understand some of the lingo, type question, like put the word question in asking what I'm referring to, and I'll be happy to break it down. And if you want a real deep dive, join us over on the after chat. The link is in the description to our Discord, and I'll be happy, as well as everybody else there, to answer more questions. And or at Ham Radio Crash Course in the chat too, and I can do it that way. I'm not my normal fast itself because I did wake up a little, I will say a little groggy from the after chat or the live stream with Mike. All right, we're going up to 40%. Let's see what this does. What happened? Oh, we completed a contact. That's why. Here we go. It's going to get brighter. There we go. It's coming. Yes, it's brighter. Much brighter. So this is... Oh, that's only still 250. Okay, let's keep going. We're going to go up to 45%. But it was still brighter. Why is your grid tracker map so much prettier than mine? I changed the colors. If you want to come to the after chat, we'll do a little bit on that when we help out Frank, and I can show you how I make it. I can pretty it up for you. I'll pimp your grid tracker. How's that sound? Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, everybody, from the Happy Ham. Member for 2 months. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. Perfect. Ham Radio Tube's the man with the link. They're going to pin that bad boy. What's really funny is, so every year we generally host Christmas or Christmas Eve at my house for Leia's family, and some of them are over right now, and they're like not used to my shenanigans, particularly the Christmas live streams because they're usually separated by enough days. This Saturday was just so close that they're out here like planning and doing some cooking, and they're all kind of like, "What the heck is Josh doing? What is he up to right now?" Oh yeah. Now we're cooking. What do we got? 40. Okay, we're gonna go up here. That was a short TX. No, I don't think so. I think it was probably just the time when I clicked or double clicked on the call sign. All right, we're still in 250, or we're above. Okay, we're in 400 now. 400 watts, and we are now getting further out. The lights are the lights are dimming too a little bit. We are getting picked up DX a bit on the Christmas lights. The problem is that I may be an alligator right now. I'm probably much louder than I can hear because Christmas lights don't be great receiving antennas. I could switch to my loop on the ground though. Mark K5 Yak, Merry Christmas and thanks for all the vids. Well, thank you so much for watching. That's why I do them. SWR is high. Oh, is it? Uh-oh. Okay, let's do a quick tune here. It found something that it was happy with. Let's see if that did the thing. Nah, we're good. In fact, it actually came down. Now it's 1.5. Does the shape of the light wire affect the SWR? No, in this case, not so much. I guess if you just laid it on the ground, it would. But no, if you keep it separated, in this case, it's a loop antenna, so it's literally a big triangle that I have out in the backyard, or sorry, the front yard. 1.5 to 1 SWR. That's pretty good. The amp is totally fine. It's totally happy too. I guess I won't get rid of this amp. It's really only problematic on 40. It works great on 20 and 10. In fact, 10, it's killer. If 10's open, oh my gosh, it's so good on single sideband. We got a boogie here. I thought we'd be damaging lights a little bit faster. Let's go to 60%. We're going to 60%, guys. Oh, yeah. Full illumination all the way around. Oh, it looks like we've lost some lights, though. The lights are starting to die. You see that? The arbor, there's lights all the way down the arbor, right? So they're just separated by an inch or two, and if there's no light all the way down at the arbor, we've already lost some. Do you see that? There's a patch of darkness. My poor baby didn't get through the hour. But we did complete another contact, so here we go, back in. Question, what does the tuner see is the real SW? So the tuner is only displaying to me its resolved SWR. It's not showing the characteristic impedance at the feed line. Yeah, see it? And as we continue, you'll start seeing that light climb the line, as we say, from doing these. So the highest intensity right now is off that one leg of that loop, and we've already lost the lights going up that line. Oh, yeah. Okay, we are now... No, we're still not at 500 watts output. So, yeah, we're still under. I'm going to tweak a little bit on the next pass, and then I'm going to tweak my amp a little bit. I'm going to get it balanced up, and then we're going to start climbing. Yeah, it's not a bad report. It's pretty good, actually. This is maybe one of the better antennas I've done. Did I lose some? Oh, I lost something. Did I just lose them all? I did, didn't I? Oh, no. Yeah, it lost some. No, it's mad. I missed it. Did they all pop? Did I just pop them all? Let's see. No way. All of them are gone. Holy smokes. I'll have to watch it on replay. Let's see. Am I still getting out, though? Hold on. Was that or my amp? I'd rather it be the Christmas lights than the amp. I don't want to blow up the amp. Last year was not good. No, last year was great. Because you still, they popped. Oh, the SWR's through the roof. No lights, though. Oh, my gosh. Okay, we gotta stop this. Bro. Can't hang. No, that's it. She's dead. She's gone. Ah, you know what? That's fine because we only got. Oh, and there's a neighbor walking by right now, like, what the heck is going on here? Woohoo! That's right, turbocharged. Yeah, so it's still sending. They're less effective though. That guy stopped to look at it. He's looking at it right now. What the hell? So oftentimes, if you try to be too effective and efficient, you run into a problem. That's funny. Randall saw me for the first time when they blew. I wonder if... No, they're gone, right? So let me take the amp out, tune it up. So it's okay with that. Let me do a quick pass. No, SWR's to the roof. Is it the amp? No, it's not the amp because it was putting out power. No, it's gone. Yeah, no, we're done. We did it. Hey, from Josh N9EO. Merry Christmas from Nineland here in, what is that? Wisconsin? Right on. Officially all caught up on the podcast. 5 stars. Oh, man. Thank you for the 5 stars. That's like a YouTube thumbs up and a comment and a subscribe. Thank you so much. They travel. Yeah, they're done. So that was possibly my most effective antenna, but also my most sensitive to the power. If you remember last year, we built a vertical phased array, and the vertical phased array worked really well. Like both lines were illuminating, but then we lost one of the verticals, and then the one that was left was getting mostly RF because some of it was still going out the bias T. And that was really bright. Those were super, super bright. So if you really want to see like me pushing it to the limit, I think we got that up to like 400. No, it was closer to 600 watts. That sucker was awesome when it was fully lit up in intensity. Oh, perfect. Taylor got a clip. Oh, excellent. All right. Oh, you know what? Is it on the live stream chat? I'll go find it then. Got it. Okay, cool. We're gonna watch this. We're gonna rewatch this live via Discord here. Oh, you know what? We'll download it. There we go. And where are we gonna put it? We're gonna put it in that directory where I save all these yearly things that I do. Oop, not that one. Let's go. We're gonna play this live. Oh yeah. So that's me. Oh yeah, look at that. They're all going. Oh no, the last couple, we got them all. I think I got all of them. I've never successfully killed the entirety of the line before. Some of them were still good. Holy smokes, that was crazy. Yeah, it's crazy. Thank you, man. Thank you, Taylor, for grabbing that. That's awesome. Thank you. So, just a reminder, right? So this effective should never be part of your vernacular when you're talking about this, right? This is an antenna that we do for fun. This is a fun thing, right? Obviously. It does work though, right? And it's based on all the principles of every antenna, and there are lights on it, and the light is sucking up that RF to illuminate the bulbs. You can put power behind it too, and really we're just doing the power aspect for fun. But you could build one of these. You could leave it up all month and be transmitting and boop, 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 little hilarious lights flashing all the time in your house, freaking your neighbors out. And yeah, it'll work totally great. So yeah, I always recommend people try it. Why not people try it. Does the ARRL approve this antenna? No, no, they don't.
I know for a
Patch
fact
of
them radio
Darkness, new
waves is
band name.
harmful.
Very good. All right, so we're probably gonna go past the hour, but we've got some stuff to give away here, and I'm so glad that you guys again continue to support the channel, hang out here, hang out in the after chat, hang out on the Discord, and do all that amazing stuff and helping to support people. So, next one, PowerFilm Solar 60 watt. Ooh, 147. So somebody who got in really early. I like it. I like it. 147 is going to Stacy KB7YS, and they were the one that had the secret word of spoopy. So you won the PowerFilm 60, and we're gonna add your name here. And that is Stacy. Where'd you go? KB7YS. Excellent. All right. What do we got time-wise? Oh, let's do it. Let's just do it. Here comes the Yaesu FTDX10. 698. Who's the lucky SOB that got that? 698. Did I get that right? Yeah, 698.
I know for a fact them radio waves is harmful.
It's going to Chad K8BAR FTDX10. So Chad, I'll email you. Don't worry, guys. I'll email you on all this stuff that you won. If you're not watching, but you're the only one that that and the icon, where we're gonna have to sort out shipping. I'm still gonna pay for shipping. I just want to make sure that you're obviously there and we're not shipping it. You know, we got to make sure we got insurance on it and all that fun stuff. But yeah, buddy, you won. Congratulations. And that means the 705 is the last to go. Here it is. Roll that number 1339. 1339. Who's the lucky one? Oh, go ahead and save that off.
I know for a fact them radio waves is harmful.
It is Bob K0 Hotel Tango Zulu, and he was in with the super word or the secret word of Boofwang. So what a good way to go out on that one. So let's do K0HTZ, and that is KT0HTZ. Is it KT0 or is it K0? K0. Like I said, I'm a little fuzzy from last night. 5 hours of live stream to get $15,000 for the ARRL Teachers Institute is just amazing. So, thank you so much, guys. We really do appreciate that. That was just amazing. Where's Bob? Is Bob in the chat? Where are the winners? Are they in the chat? I wasn't able to watch the chat while I was doing all that. The best friend at the moment is my... Oh, yeah, there you go. It's a great radio. Good stuff. All right. Merry Christmas, says Rob. KD9LZY. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Snow Cones, K7UAP. Thanks for watching, man. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for another great year. Yeah, again, hope everybody has a fantastic rest of the year. Take time off for both radio, but also family. Thomas ZET says, fun. Well, thank you. I'm glad it was fun. Yeah, very good. That's super awesome. So, how many entries did you have in the giveaway? There was over 3,300 entries. Now, some of those were duplicates, and duplicates were not allowed. So there's a tool that goes in and we clean up all that. Oh yeah, are you kidding? Like once all the duplicates are pulled out, it's well below 3,000, and that's like that's probably better than Hamfest numbers, like the big Hamfest where they give away the big stuff. Pretty good odds for sure. All right. right. Well, why don't I do this? Since we got a bit of time, and I hope you're all in the mood for spreading a little holiday cheer, I'm going to show you really fast what we do on getting you going on Discord. So I'm going to bring up the Discord screen. Link is in the description to our Discord. And let me slide that over there. So if you scroll down, so this left side bar here is the server chat room window. We have a server called the Ham Radio Crash Course, and there are multiple chat rooms in that server. And what we do is we go to hashtag live-stream. That's the text chat for all you people that are talking right now. This is going to get real popping off when we finish up here. People are already talking. But if you want to join us on the voice portion, well, you're going to click on live-stream/afterchat, and that is a voice chat. To do that, you're going to need to set up your mic and speaker if you're on desktop. I'm going to scale this a little bit so you can see. There's a gear here at the bottom, right? I'm going to click that gear. And if you go to, what is it? Video and voice and video right there. Click on that. And then you just set your input device, your microphone, and your output device, your headphones, your speakers, whatever. And when you're doing that as well, make sure you go in and set a PTT button. And I totally forget where it is because I don't use PTT. They let me just talk. There it is, enable push to talk, and then you can set a key binding for that. Some people use control or, whatever. But yeah, that's all you have to do. And then you join us over there, and we'll take your questions live. Got a couple of things, obviously, I think we're already going to start talking about once we get started there. So yeah, join us over there, all right? Very cool. I kind of thought, Mike, I woke up pretty fuzzy, and I took like an hour and a half nap. I got the antenna all built up, and then I was like, you know what would be really good? Going and sitting in the massage chair for like an hour and a half, and I passed out. So, yeah, buddy. You did great, Mike. Can't be happy. I mean, you should be real proud of yourself. You did a wonderful job for a wonderful group of people that deserve all the help they can get. So, yeah. Appreciate you, Mike, KMRD, and you, my favorite viewer. That was our joke from the live stream, pulled from Randy, not at Rubicon, but yeah, that's going to do it. I will be back next week for patron picks. So if you are a patron or thinking about becoming a patron, the first live stream of every month you pick. Or is it next? It might be next week, actually, now that I think about it. How's that work? Yeah, I think it is. No. Well, whenever it is, the first weekend of January is going to be a patron picks episode that the patrons vote on. So if you're interested in that, the link is in the description to help support the channel. I appreciate it. I don't know. I think this is broken. Yeah, this is the wrong video. So let me just go back to me for a second, and we're going to change that real quick. Like that was from last year. It didn't update off the file change. And this is the last, I think this is probably the last one in December. This is all the producers ranked by the day they became a patron, so the first month, and Ethan being the first one, or at least the one that we're tracking here. So cool. So thank you, Ethan. Ethan is one of our mods, our admins, and a number of these names have been supporting the channel for years now, literally years. It's really wild that I've been doing just these, right? The antenna videos for 6 years. That's crazy. Time just slips by. And I actually went back and I looked at the first one, and I think it was in this shack, and I'm like, man, I got old just in 4 years. It's all that RF. It's aging me rapidly. I'm kidding. It's not RF. So I very much appreciate you guys. It's super, super awesome. Thanks for everything and the support. Super cool. Pamela says, quick question that maybe someone can answer. How do I get around the error message on the ULS site, enable Java before running this script? You probably want to try a different browser. Can you update your browser or try something different and see if that helps? That would be my recommendation. Okay, so we've got 2 weeks until the patron picks episode. Thank you, Loki. Yeah, no, is it Loki? Yeah, I think it's Loki. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, I'm feeling Chrome could probably take care of you. Pamela, try Chrome browser. Turn off ad blockers. That might be another one. The Brocam says he's probably right there too. No ad blockers active. Oh, Pamela's in there. Okay. Chrome disabled Java. Oh, geez. Firefox? Try new Chrome also. You might want to run some kind of yeah, you might want to run some kind of malware thing. It sounds like you might have something going on because it's not complicated. It should not have a problem. Just navigating their website should be not a problem. Jesse B, thank you for the super chat. He says thanks and Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you as well. Turn off VPN. That's possible, but I don't know. Thanks for watching, Dallas. Appreciate you. I think it's funny when people watch this as their first time video because this is a little bit off the rails a touch, right? Because we're having fun with crazy RF stuff. Is that why Is that why you're not focusing, camera? Whatever. All right. Shift plus refresh. Yeah. Nah, maybe. I don't know. Joe Damo. Joe just passed Tech in General. Thanks for the help. Well, congratulations. Oh, Sean seems to have something that he might have something for you there, Pamela, in the chat. Check that out. All right. Very good. The after chat is going to be live here on YouTube as well. It will be a new live stream. We're going to wrap this one up and close the doors on this one. My poor antenna has expired. But there'll be a new video just for the after chat, just for us to hang out and answer your questions live. We'll take all the questions we can live, and we have a preference for new hams and people who've not been to the after chat before. So if that's you and you have a question maybe about my Christmas light antenna or any other amateur radio thing, we'll definitely work our hardest to try and help you out. So thanks so much for watching, and I will talk to you later. 73. Enjoy the memes. Dave asked, what's my real job? I'm an engineering manager. Used to be an engineer that actually built things. Now I'm just a manager. All right, guys, take it easy. See ya.